Streetz 105.1, Dsmoovee, a.k.a. Smooth Diddy, a.k.a. Ain't Nobody Smoother, a.k.a. Smoother Than Butter, a.k.a. The Smoothest, a.k.a. Smoother Than Brown Liquor. You know, I got too many a.k.a.s, man. You know how I am, you know what I do. Make sure you tap in with me on IG, Dsmoovee, 2 O's, too easy to be in the middle, straight, simple like that. Look, man, it's a big day for me, man. You know, anytime I get to have dope people in the studio with me, man, and just get to pick their brains, man, you know, I'm always excited, always intrigued. So today, man, I've been reaching out to this brother for about 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, good dude, man, rapper, songwriter, artist, man, a man of the city, and he defines St. Louis. So it's my pleasure to finally welcome my guy, Brock Seals, to the airwaves, man. How you doing, Brody?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. Thanks for that amazing intro, man.
No, man.
That was solid.
Yo, bro, like, I feel like people deserve to get the credit when they put in the work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's nothing but positives with you. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make sure we honor those things, and we say that we are honoring, lifting and uplifting people that are doing the right things, man.
Sure.
One thing I always do before I start interviews, I always give people their roses, man. So as an artist, as a songwriter, as a rapper, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's amazing the way you've put your vision onto St. Louis, and it's so respected that we have literally said we need to put you with the biggest sports team in St. Louis, and you did that, bro. So big shout outs to you, big congratulations to you. We're gonna get into a little bit later, but I'm gonna let you go ahead. For the people who don't know you, y'all probably already do know this, brother, but for the people that don't know you, bro, let them introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Brock Seals, artist, musician from St. Louis, for St. Louis. All things St. Louis, that's me, you know. So it's a blessing to be in the city and getting respect and support from the city. So, hey, it's I put a lot of work in for it. So, yeah.
Love, man, love, bro. We gonna start like this and this is a personal question for me, bro. Like I'm really interested in knowing, how did you get your start with art? You know, I think that's real interesting.
Yeah. Well, shit. Honestly, bro, I was always doing like little crafty shit like when I was a kid. Yeah. So I wasn't necessarily the kid who knew how to draw, but I always found it interesting to like try to customize some clothes, like sew some patches on, or just do something different. But since I didn't know how to draw, I didn't think that I was gonna be an artist. Yeah. So I was like, I did like a clothing line with some of my homies in high school. It was called Hello Tomorrow, and we was like moving and shit, like pulling up to schools. Like I went to Jennings, my other homie went to McClure North, and the other homie went to Gateway. So we got all the high schools sewn up, Facebook cracking, selling these T-shirts. So we figured that was gonna be our claim. That's how we was gonna just get shit cracking. Cause we was rapping also, been rapping my whole life for real. Yeah. So I graduated, and then I went to Chicago to study fashion because that's what we was on. Wow. And I realized that, I didn't realize shit. I lost my scholarship from being just not focused in Chicago. Just having fun, first year away from the crib. Was just doing everything my way. And I don't regret it, you know what I'm saying, to this day, because that led me to having to come back to the crib, just getting my head on a little bit more straight, you know, reality check type shit. So went to Flow Valley, and they ain't had like no fashion program nowhere. So I'm like, damn, what's the next coolest thing? And I'm like, art, you know, because I'm not finna do no business or nursing or whatever, any other major, you know what I'm saying, something that wasn't gonna keep my attention. So I'm like, let me try this art. At the time, I still was not that focused, so I'm just going through the motions, halfway doing the work and shit like that. And they be having like critiques in class. So they put your work on the wall alongside of everybody else's, and they pick it apart. They say, oh, that's good, that's bad, that's horrible, you need to fix this. So man, I just got tired of them clowning my stuff. So I'm like, bro, let me put some actual time into this. Yeah. Start putting my time into it. And it just started to get better. I started to feel good about turning the work in and actually doing it. And at that time, the people who I had known me prior to like to me doing art would see me start posting this shit on Instagram. They like, damn, when you learn how to draw, or when you know what I'm saying, when this start happening, I'm like, I'm actively learning.
Yeah.
So I was using my network to sell my artwork, and the shit just started to crack, bro. Like, the doors just started to open up 10 times as quicker than any, like, door that music opened up for me.
That's crazy, bro. Your first, what was your first piece of artwork that really, like, put that Brock Seals out there? Like, what was that?
It was these boots, and they was called the Ottobre Rosso, Red October. I was heavily inspired by Italy because I had went to Italy during that time for like 10 days.
Oh, that's big.
So I came back and was like heavily inspired by art, going full-fledged with the shit. So I painted these Timbs. They was like the 8-inch joints, the tall ones.
Yeah.
Did my swag on them, and I started selling them. And like, they had got crazy on Instagram. They had got the attention of Timberland, the company. And they reached out, was like, yeah, can we post your work and shit like that? And they never posted it. But
I bet they were sitting.
Yeah. They seen it. They knew what was going on. They was trying to recreate it, I guess, or whatever. But
yeah,
it just got me popping, got my name out there, and I started taking orders for the boots, and shit, it's just been consistent.
And it's been up since then.
Yeah,
I love that, bro. Like, a lot of people, like a lot of people don't in St. Louis don't travel abroad or don't travel at all, and they don't get to see what the world has for them. And I think that's majorly important that you said that too as well. Yeah. And that's how you got inspired was going out of town. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gotta see something different. Me being a visual artist, I'm inspired by things that I see. So I've been seeing St. Louis 20 plus years of my life, and I'm giving back that inspiration, but I still got to step outside just to see how stuff is moving in other places, you know what I'm saying? So I can bring that back home, you know. Yes. Something just small as seeing a different street, bro. Like,
it'll blow your mind.
Yeah, it'll do something for you. So yeah, man, get outside, y'all.
That's definitely important, bro. To the point to where, like, a lot of people don't understand is that Brock Seals became this way because of his travels, because of the world that he sees, you know, and
you see the potential.
You do. Yeah. And I just want people to tap in when they're trying to find their inspiration with things, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was really important that you found that inspiration, bro.
No, that makes sense, because, like, people do be asking me, where do you get your inspiration from? And I never thought about, like, me traveling is like a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? I need to tell them that, like, it's get outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell them to leave St. Louis, but leave St. Louis and come back.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't gotta leave for good. You know.
Absolutely.
Just step out.
So I want to know about this, and I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know about how you joined up with the St. Louis Cardinals to do what you did with them, bro. And how did you make that happen, bro? I know it had to be. I don't know if it was something off the checklist, but it had to be a major accomplishment for you.
Yeah, that's definitely something on the checklist, but I didn't know it would happen that soon. You know, we got our foot in the door by doing cleats for Harrison Bader, and once we did cleats for him, the organization got wind, and they found, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that I did, they thought it was dope, and they wanted me to design a hat for African American Heritage Night. So they emailed me, and they were like, they told me what they wanted me to do and stuff like that. And I'm like, hell yeah, like, I'll do that. You know? Yeah. So it was just that simple. But I feel like all the work that we put in up to that point went into that decision. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't get hit up just off the whim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's because we've been painting 10 plus years, and, you know, that wasn't the first pair of cleats I painted. That wasn't the first pair of shoes I painted. But, you know what I'm saying, just actively trying to push forward, and shit just fell in place. It was meant.
I love that, man, and a lot of people should understand this. Like, when you're living out your purpose and you just doing the work, like it's things are just going to happen. Yeah. But you got to be able to put that work in, bro. Yeah. And I want to ask you about, like you said your work ethic wasn't that good before, but you got inspired. So what changed for you, and what really brought upon that work ethic that you said, look, man, I'm it. Like, this is it.
Yeah, well, I say I've always had the work ethic. Now, channeling it into the right way, like working on the right stuff, you know what I'm saying, and working with myself, you know what I'm saying, and not against the grain. That came, like, when the art started to kind of pick up, you know what I'm saying. I kind of figured out I got to put the work in. I was hungry for it, you know what I'm saying. I had, I wasn't getting the most support, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't getting the looks and shit like that. And I'm like, I ain't gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna work harder. You know, they gonna see it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If not, they gonna see me posting artwork every day. Like, I can't lose. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
You can't lose if you putting in the work. You gonna lose if you complain and not do shit. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And man, I gotta compliment you too, man. Look, y'all, I said before I die, I got to get a Brock Seals exclusive, man. So I told him that, man. And
coming soon.
And look, it's coming soon, man. I want to talk to you about the idea that you got to start painting on shoes and things like that. Like, where did that come from? Like,
shit, man. Growing up, like, you know, we always been like on the newest J's, and I always loved like exclusive shoes.
Yeah,
like,
straight
stuff
up.
that people ain't have. So
I like that.
Yeah,
I know you gonna have.
Yeah, like. Yeah, like shit, shopping at the flea.
Yeah.
Exclusive forces or something that anybody seen. Like, yeah, you don't know where these came from. Or my brother, he used to go to TSU, so I'd go down there and go to this store called Fat Caps, and they would have like exclusive Nikes and Jordans, and I'd grab some out there, come back to school, and they'd be like, damn, where them at, you know? So,
nah, you ain't
got these.
You got these.
So it was just second nature for when I learned how to paint, let me design my own. You know what I'm saying? Let me take it to the shoes. I had painted some Timbs for this art show that I had, and like I didn't have nothing to wear that day because I spent all my time on my artwork. So I'm like, damn, I got this shoe paint that I had bought. It's been sitting for about 3 months because I was scared to like really start it. I was just comfortable on the canvas. That day came, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and hit these shoes up, hit my shirt up. Went to the show, and that was a bigger hit than the artwork. Motherfuckers like, damn, like when you do them. So I just knew, okay, let me move into this direction because it's actually something that people are liking. Yeah. You know, so man, it's been up.
So besides the Brock Seals, the artist, you were a rapper and a songwriter as well. Talk to me about that, man, and what inspired you to get into that life.
Man.
I see it in your eyes right now. I see it in your eyes right now, man.
It's either a rap or go to the league.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately, that's what that was my goals and aspirations. I figured I wasn't gonna make the league about sophomore year or a little bit before that.
What you was on JV?
I was on JV.
Yeah, JV sophomore year.
JV sophomore year, and I realized I wanted to get some money. I wasn't finna make it to the league, so let me hang that up. So, but I had been rapping since I was like 9 years old. Like I went to Jennings, so we had a studio in the school. Yeah, and they would let us record music, but it had to be, you know, positive about school and shit like that. We didn't care. We just wanted to get in the studio and rap. So, I mean, that was just the first way that I realized I could express myself, you know what I'm saying, and work towards, like, a dream, you know what I'm saying? So me and the homies was rapping, putting out mixtapes and shit. Even before then, like, this is before YouTube got cracking, we just had songs, bro. Some of them we didn't even record. Like, we just was writing albums.
Hey, that's great,
You know what I'm saying? That's just being young and just
you know wanting to experience that life.
Wanting to experience that life and working towards your goals and aspirations, like. But yeah, I never stopped there, bro. I still haven't. I just been honing in on my creativity, working with more people, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with the city and just expressing myself. But yeah, it's been a nice road, man.
Man, and it's been I think a great road, man, and one of its own, because I feel like you're a trailblazer in what you do. And I gotta ask you this, bro, because I saw that look in your eyes, man, when you mentioned rapping, man. It was like, yo, you had that Kanye genius look, and I'm like, yo, you must like you really love music, bro, and you are a artist to the T.
Facts.
Talk to me about how you kind of still are in the music scene, but you also are in the artist scene. Like I know that has to be hard, kind of balancing.
Yeah, man, and like right now the art is just pulling me away from the music because it's picking up so crazy. And I just got to really stay true to where my inspiration is, like, pulling me to. So, you know, I may not write as much as I paint, but, you know what I'm saying, I heard a beat that called me, and I got to drop everything. Like, I got to put the shoe down. You know, I really don't feel like right now it'll ever be a time where I just don't have nothing to do. I can just write music.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to literally, like, put the art aside and actually, like, get these flows off, get what's on my mind off. But I really feel like whenever that, you know what I'm saying, kind of take off, or whenever it does what it does, you know, it'll just be time for it. But I'm staying prepared. You know, I heard that chance favors the prepared mind, and I've been living by that for the longest because...
That's deep.
Yeah, man, you get that chance because you prepared for it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you always ready for something, the opportunity come, it's gonna be up your alley as opposed to having to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's that whole saying too as well, and it kind of goes with what you're saying. Preparation is success is when preparation meets opportunity. I think that's how they say it. But
that sound right.
It's like, yo, like I'm doing this. I'm honing everything that's about me to make sure when it's time to really shine, I'm already know, like I'm Kobe Bryant. Like you got that Mamba mentality, that Kobe Bryant mentality that you finna. I already know what to do. As soon as I get it, I already know what to do.
Facts.
And I think that's beautiful, man. Like I'm sitting here listening to you, and it's like, yo, this brother is artistry to the T. Like and not only art, but songwriting, but rapping. You know what I'm saying?
It's really all art. You know what I'm saying? And
it is. It really is.
And certain people don't understand that. Like, if you an artist, you can tap into literally anything. You know what I'm saying? Just because this ain't cracking for you over here, don't mean that you can hop in another lane of art and thrive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. When I was doing music and I first started doing art, I didn't think the art would somehow surpass me in music. I always felt like there was going to be a back burner. Now I feel like, shit, me doing this art, there's going to be a way for me to, like, sneak my music on in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, you play it during an art show or while you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Something dope like that. I think that'll be hard. I definitely think it'll be hard. Your art has got noticed by some of the greats, Dapper Dan, Erykah Badu, and a lot of others, bro. Talk to us about that, man. How did that feel to get noticed by some of the greats?
It's a blessing. It's just reassurance that, you know, I'm doing the right thing. And I'm pure with this shit. Like, it's true. It's raw. It's not no fake. It ain't no front. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm living me, my purpose. I'm putting out my authenticity through this artwork. So, you know, it's only right that the real recognize it. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Dapper Dan, Erykah Badu, Nipsey, rest in peace.
And I was just finna bring that up because I wanted to kind of give you some time to talk about that experience in a solo, because that had to be, I know it had to be one of the shining moments for you or something like
Definitely,
that.
Yes,
Talk
huge.
To us about that, man. You know, getting noticed by Nipsey.
Yeah, shouts out to Rashid, man, my boy Rashid. He definitely put that play in order. But yeah, that's me staying prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I got the word. You know what I'm saying? They was doing a concert here, and I had the opportunity to get with them. So shit, I whipped up the artwork, and I already had some other artwork in line that kind of went with, you know what I'm saying, that I knew he would fuck with. So we met up downtown at the restaurant, and he had a little small, tight-knit circle with him. And, you know, it's like a little steakhouse type vibe, sectioned off and shit. So we just sitting there chilling, man, talking, and he was just super down to earth, super welcoming. Like, I've met different celebrities, you know what I'm saying, in different occasions and shit, but it's not always that same vibe. It was like me and you talking. You know what I'm saying? It was like he respected what I had. He was truly interested and invested in it. So I was like, man, it was easy for me to rap with him. And, you know, and it was, I never know during that moment how big these things are.
Oh, my God. It's so surreal, bro.
Yeah, it's so surreal. But, you know, and even he gave us tickets to the show afterwards because we didn't even plan on going to the show. And we got to the show, shouted us out and shit. But it was just, you know, surreal after hearing about him passing. It's like, damn, I was in the room with that guy.
Yeah.
And seeing his, seeing his legacy and seeing how many people respected him and how much, like, Nipsey Hussle has grown, unfortunately, after him passing. It's like, man, to have an opportunity to meet him and, you know, see him know my artwork and get it, it's like, damn, God
shot down on you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he really be putting me in these rooms for a reason. And, you know, whenever I feel like, you know, a little down on myself or, you know, man, I had the brightest thoughts, thinking about stuff like that, it's like, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? You know, every day you ain't going to wake up, like, inspired.
Energized.
Energized. Sometimes you need to pick me up, and I'm human, so shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and having the right people around you will keep you going, so.
And that brings up another thing, man, and you've been dropping gems this whole time, but I'm going to stop right there because I want to let people know it's about who you have around you, man, that's going to energize you and that's going to inspire you and keep you uplifted and knowing who you are, what you're doing, man. And I thank you for saying that, bro, because that's important.
I'm not doing this by myself. I'm not doing this by myself, man. I got family with me right now. I got family.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shouts out to Taylor. She with me right now. But, yeah, man, I got a strong team that support me, that reaches out, you know what I'm saying, and do what they can to help me, because it's impossible to do this by yourself, man. You'll go crazy.
Absolutely,
you know? So,
bro.
Yeah, keep genuine people around you.
Please. Man, bro, I've seen your artwork. Everybody in St. Louis has seen your artwork around the cities, man. In the Loop, at the White Castles. Talk to us about the White Castles rocks, man, and the whole thing with that, man. I drive up that street every day, man. It's Natural Ridge and Kings Highway, man, is the most significant street in St. Louis.
Bro.
Talk to us about that, bro. Like, man, that had to be like,
so
that's Brox Hills forever.
No, for sure. And to have, that's like one of my most prized pieces. And though it's just some rocks, you know what I'm saying, it's the location for me. It's like, that shit was like Times Square for me when I was young.
That's deep.
You know, headed towards the north side to my grandma's house. We had passed down Natural Bridge, and I just see all the lights, and I just be like, damn, that's so dope. And I'm older now. I'm like, what was so significant just about all that? But I feel like that's the center of St. Louis. That's like the heart, you know. So when I was given that opportunity, I jumped on it and was like, man, like, I owe all my success to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis has inspired me since I was young, so it's only right that I give it back. And that opportunity, that just stamped me here forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's so hard to me.
Bro, I really feel like that's going to live beyond your life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
all this art will.
Yeah, all the art will. And like I said, you've done so many things outside of the city, inside of the city as well. Talk to us, man. I want to know, and you probably can't even figure out what's your favorite, but what's one of your most memorable pieces that you've ever did besides the rocks?
Besides the rocks, man, have to help me out, Tay. What's
that you?
I do so much, bro, and I'll be forgetting, and I'll be mad like, damn, why didn't I say that? But one of my most prized pieces.
Say you got them?
I mean, if you didn't mention the rocks, I would have forgot about them.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah. Well, I'll just name some things.
Yeah.
Definitely the Cardinals collab. I'm trying to think, like, mural wise. Yeah, I did some stuff at the Foundry that was dope. Did I do anything in Jennings yet? Like, you put David in there in the high school. Oh yeah. See, yeah. So I did a mural at my high school, and I painted my big brother on the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was huge for me because my big bro always been like inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? That was like the father figure growing up, low key. He was just put me on to all like shoes, music, swag, you know, girls, like just giving me the game when I was young. So he played football for Jennings, and he was going crazy with the football. So his reputation like preceded me when I got up there. I was swingman little bro, you know what I'm saying? So it was just super cool. So to honor him and put him up on the wall in the high school was like super dope.
Yo, that had to be like that had to be kind of that had to be as sentimental as leaving those rocks, as doing the rocks as well, bro. Like, that's big bro.
Yeah. He stamped me there forever, like football man on the wall. And I also put some graduates on the wall, just like blank faces, but I put the names of all my classmates who had been passed away. So I got them, you know what I'm saying, stamped in there forever too. So, you know, I always I get all these blessings just to give them back and spread them, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, that's what it's for, bro. I
can honestly say, man, you know, just being I've never been to like a museum where, you know, it features art, but I can honestly say I can look at something that you did and feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you see it on movies like all the time. They say like you can feel this art.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel when you do something, man, and then just to hear the description behind it.
Yeah.
It just further solidifies who you are, brother, and what you have going on and what you see and man, whatever you got going on up there, bro, it's something for the greats. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like
you,
just to have you from St. Louis and have you in St. Louis, bro, is totally amazing, man. Man. I know you got some upcoming things that you're doing as well, bro. I want to give you this time to let us know what's popping with Brox Hills, man, and what you got coming up next.
First and foremost, we got Art Mimosas and Pancakes This is the 7th annual show. It's going to be July 9th. Oh, excuse me. Mad Art Gallery. Super excited about that, man. It's going to be a lot of dope artists in the venue. Got some people from out of town coming. Detroit, Cali, New York, New Orleans. You know, I love bringing people into St. Louis to show them what we got. You know, a lot of people always going somewhere else to tap in, but we got a lot of dope stuff brewing here.
Absolutely. What
else I got coming up? The Cardinal stuff again, September 5th. We doing another hat release. So that's gonna be amazing.
Is exclusive or
kind of like what we did last year with the theme ticket. Yeah. You buy a theme ticket, you get a hat that I designed. It's a different hat.
Okay. Big.
So September 5th, that's Labor Day. And just a bunch of events in between, traveling. We ain't gonna mention that just yet. We ain't
no, we ain't gonna. But
yeah, it's always something exciting that's coming up, man. And shouts out to the city, man. Like I can't mention it enough. Shouts out to people like you, Dsmoovee, Kenny Mo, the Streetz 105.1. Yeah,
shout out to Kenny Mo, man. Definitely.
And he was hitting me up too about getting on here. Shout out to I'm definitely gonna be back. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You definitely gotta. You definitely gotta link back in with Mo, man. We appreciate you even taking the time, man. Like. I know you find it hard as an artist, man, to even get away, you know, and to do things like this, and then, you know, to share your story, man, and share it with St. Louis, man. We appreciate you, brother. I always appreciated the art, the genuineness, man, and you've always been real. And just to have you here to have this conversation, man, is a blessing, man. So
I mean a lot, bro. It feel good.
So I need you to let people know, man, how they can tap in with you, how they can follow you, how they can support you, Facebook, social media, all this stuff, how they can book you and all that.
Yeah, so reach out to me, Brock Seals. Instagram is Seals Brock. DM me. You know, reach out to me. You know, we can make anything happen. Shoes, any custom orders, commissions, murals. I'm pretty much open and I'm ready. I'm working. I'm here in St. Louis making it happen. So, ski.
Streetz 105.1, man, Dsmoovee. Look, make sure y'all tap into the YouTube, Dsmoovee Shabazz right now. And then you going to see my dog, DonteDenero, Nero TV, shooting this video right now. And if y'all see the dope location, man, if y'all look around, if y'all see everything that's going on right now, we are live in Kazi Society, man, the only Black-owned podcasting studio in the state of Missouri. Look, she had to correct me on that because I messed up. I said in St. Louis, but it's actually in Missouri. So shout out to Miss Jamie Doble of Kazi Society, man. If you ain't doing nothing, if you're trying to get your voice out, if you're trying to do something here, please make sure you book with this black woman. She's doing amazing things, man. And we definitely want to make sure we support the city, man. Once again, man, Dsmoovee, Smooth Diddy, a.k.a. The Smoothest, a.k.a. Ain't Nobody Smoother, a.k.a. Smoother Than Butter, a.k.a. Smoother Than Brown Liquor, a.k.a. I got so many a.k.a.s, I can't even name them.
Before we finish, shouts out to Tony Thompson. Rest in peace, Real Finesse.
Absolutely, man. Streetz 105.1, Dsmoovee.